Hey everybody, today I woke up with a reminder. Like when I woke up, I was just there, and my subconscious was reminding me of that my idea comes from God, my food comes from God, my inspiration comes from God, my creativity comes from God, my house, my money, everything comes from God. God knows how to create multiple streams of income for me. God knows how to, God has so many lovers for me. God has so many clients for me. God has so many viewers for me. God has plenty of ideas for me. God, so just I was just reminded of this, and then I remember reading Artist Way a long back, like I think 2 years ago, and in that the author Julia, Artist Way is amazing. If you have not gone through that book, you gotta. And that book really transformed my life. She in that book mentioned that when we are following our path of creativity, how we get scared about our needs and all of that. Like, what if someone steals my idea? What if I have no home and all of that? In those moments, you gotta remind that there's plenty. God has plenty of houses, plenty of people, plenty of lovers, plenty of helpers, plenty of food, everything that you need. God has plenty of it, and God knows the way. Okay. And a lot of times, what we feel like we don't know the way. Okay. And we get afraid, we get fearful of not knowing how, because when we don't know how, then we are in the unknown. Okay. And that scares us. But remember, God knows the how. Universe is on your side. It is on your side. Okay? It is on your side. You're a child of Mother Earth. That energy, that the Most High, that is on your side. It is with you. Okay? It is working in your favor. It is working in your favor. Remember that. Alright? I'm gonna brush my teeth now. Food for my dog, which is rice and dal, and her medicine that she's just chewing antibiotic. So this is I usually give my dog, and I am going to eat this yummy watermelon. I love to start my day with a fruit. Fruit is a gift from God, literally. I just like, and hydrating fruits, in the morning really helps to clean our gut. Yeah. It started to rain when I was on a walk, so me and my dog came back to the home. And wait, where is my watermelon? Wait, let me bring. And on the way, I got the watermelon, like really big watermelon. I had like plenty of conversation, good conversation with a man when I was buying a watermelon, but as like, yeah, he's he's not the one, because when my bill came and he didn't offer to, but I, in my mind, actually, I think if conversation was good, but I think if a man is like really interested and is a provider, when he was like trying to flirt with me at the shop, if he would be a provider, he would take that opportunity and say like, hey, I'll pay, but he did not. I got you, but I know the man who wants to be a husband and a good provider, they would take that opportunity and they would like be like really masculine, and all these things matter to me. I'm someone who wants to be taken care of, even if I like, I want to make my money, I want to have that wealth, but in my romantic relationship, or the guys that I would like to go on a date with, I would really like them, I would only go out on a date with someone who's masculine, and wants to provide and like protect her, and who wants to be a good husband or a partner to me. Even, like, I'm also in two minds about marriage, whether I want a marriage or why would I want a marriage, because all these things have been taught to us, like, okay, this is like this, a woman gets get married to a man, and now that, and it's those roles are like, okay, this happened, that happened, but then, if why would I want marriage? What are my 7 oaths or 11 oaths or 13 oaths gonna be? Why is it only 7 oaths? It could be like 11 oaths, 10 oaths. What are they going to be? It's not universal, so yeah. So anyway, I realized, like, even though he was like very, that guy was very straightforward in talking, he was talking and having a conversation, but in these little things, I see if I want that thing or not. Nothing against the man, I appreciate him, I appreciate his courage to have a conversation. I enjoyed the conversation. Also, when I was going on a walk, I love it, nature, and so many different people who are wearing different kind of clothes. It nourishes us in some way. Some one way to get nourished is like with food. Another way to get nourished is when we see something nice, something different, and we are curious. If we judge something as wrong and bad, then it's like just a push away. Right now, when I was sharing with you, like, why I don't want to go out on a date with a man who would not, I'm not a 50-50 kind of girl, honestly. This is personally, I really like being taken care of. I like the man to be, that's why I'm not judging that man at all. I think I appreciate his courage to have a conversation. Right now, everyone's just walking with their phone and not have a conversation, but he was confident enough, so I appreciate it. But I also, like to see if men take that opportunity where they can provide and they are attentive enough to provide and all of that. So yeah, anyway, also, what else I wanted to share? Yeah, so now I'm gonna eat 6 bananas, because after watermelon and coconut water, I always have 6 bananas. So I'm gonna have 6 bananas. Then I'm gonna edit one video, because I have so many videos pending. So I'm gonna edit them, and then I will. What will I do? I will cook lunch for me and for Rani. And today is the weather outside is like cold, so it's like more stay in and do those things. By the way, also when I was coming back, I got, of course, watermelon, but also like itr of chandan. So hopefully, let's see, this is like one of the fragrance. I don't usually use any fragrances because most of them have alcohol or something, but I just only want pure fragrances. So I hope what I bought today is workable. This is the first fragrance, body fragrance, that I have an essential oil, but it's just for the room. You put it in under the candle in the water, so then room fragrance, you can't put that on the skin. So let's see. you know in the past few in the past few years, what I'm really grateful for God has done in my life is changing my eating habit, connecting me to fruits, okay, and also eating, because I would skip the foods, I would like undereat a lot, and then to compensate with it, then I overeat, some days, then I would undereat for many days throughout the week, then I would overeat. But bringing that, it's still changing. I'm not perfect right now, but it's so much better than it was like 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, even a year ago. Okay, so I'm like very grateful. Thank you, God, for making that transformation in my habits. So if you watched my previous videos, you know how for a very long time I only had one pair of shoes. Now I have three pair of shoes in my favorite color, white, pink and black. So now I also had to order a small shoe rack to keep that space, like to have the proper space to keep my shoes. Plus also I want to share, you gotta have space in your life for more money, more things to flow in. If your cupboards are fully occupied, maybe you can order like another bag to keep the extra clothes in, so that you have space in your cupboard for new like clothes and all of that. But you also have to have extra wallet in which you can keep your savings. Have that space in your life for good things, for love to show up, for more money, more good things that will help you. Yeah, my shoe rack is ready. I'm in my kitchen right now because I'm about to cook my lunch slash dinner, because lunch was like 6-7 bananas that I ate, and then I ate 2-3 more, and I had some dates. And in the past 2-3 hours I was just in my room dancing, talking to myself, and like being in my weird scenarios, because all throughout my childhood I was alone, very lonely. So the way I coped with that loneliness is by having fake scenarios and conversations in my head with the people that I'm probably never gonna meet, or like, so I'm just working on it, staying in reality, staying in present moment more and more, but it's still like that. So yeah, anyway, now let me cook some yummy food. So hey guys, my food is ready. I made a mixed veg, and I'm super grateful because if you know about Sattvic movement, they have like amazing recipes. Earlier I would cook in so much oil, like the way I grew up like learning about cooking was really unhealthy. Okay, greasy food, oily, lot of milk products and all of that. But thankfully I learned a vegan way, a Sattvic way of cooking, and I'm so grateful. And I have no judgment, I'm not criticizing you, I'm not calling you out for your food choices right now, but I'm just expressing myself what has worked for me in such a I'm in a very calm state because of the way, like this new way of eating. And as I said that I'm not perfect, I'm learning more and more. By the way, I would say when I was cooking, I got like 2-3 messages. So number one was that let nobody rush you, like especially if you're a woman. Oh my god, let nothing rush you, nothing at all, because Mother Earth got you. Mother Earth has already taken care of all of your needs. So don't rush, be in your body, meet your needs, like meet your needs as in like your body, when your periods are and all of those, take care of those things. Keep your home clean, organize it in a way that you really like today when I got a shoe rack, now I see it like my shoes are in such a clean position, and my it looks very organized. Okay, so be aware. When you are present, you are aware what you really need, and then when you are aware, like Mother Earth will make it meet. Okay, you don't have to work extra hard, exhaust yourself, nothing. Just take care of you, look pretty, shower, or like just like it's been like cold, so I'm not taking shower, but I make sure that I change my undergarments every day and change my clothes, even if I don't shower, and like keep my undergarments super clean. And I recently got a small little bag also to keep my undergarments in, and all these things are like super cheap when you order online. So earlier I had like I grew up in a lot of lack. Okay, so yeah, anyway, another message that I was getting was that how what we are really scared of, the things that we did to other people. So for example, is earlier, few years ago, I would judge people when I would watch their vlog. I was like, what is she doing? She's like, oh my god, she's cooking like that. Oh my god, he is like wearing that. How their house is. I would like judge people a lot online. Now I get scared, like what if people look at me and then they judge, like, okay, she's cooking that way, she's not like not clean, and not, or like I would also judge like, okay, on people's background, around, the kind of utensils they would use in kitchen. I had like a lot of judgment around money and all of that, okay. But now that washes away, and now I'm able to bring forth myself, who I am. And this is not about like you go, whether you should upgrade or not upgrade, or whether you should have like spend your money in getting good utensils, getting good things in your house. It's not about that. It is about, we just gotta respect each other. We gotta respect where other person is. We gotta respect ourselves. It's not like we should not do this, like okay, just because if someone else will feel bad because we have good things, so we should not have good things. At the same time, we should not use like be like, okay, I don't have good things, so I'm not valuable, or whatever, all these brands and all of that. Okay, someone has nice shoes, someone has no, just like being in that cycle of judgment really stops us from connecting to the other human, because human being is valuable, whether they are wearing nice clothes or not. They have a gift, they may not recognize it, but sometimes, like in my other video, I said, one of the videos that I made, that someone predicted that I will earn in dollars. In that video I mentioned that how in Buddhism that this is a practice when someone cannot find forgiveness for, or compassion for, or empathy for themselves in their heart, and when they are very self-critical, entire village come together and focuses on like empathy and forgiveness and compassion for the other human, and then energetically that person finds that within themselves for themselves, okay. Or if someone feels that they are not gifted, they are not valuable, but when you have this knowing that yes, everyone is a child of God and they have a gift inside them, when you meet them, when you look at them that way, they will energetically start to feel up level, okay. So anyway, let's not get into that rut of anything that disconnects. Have good things, give good things to others, pray that other people have good things, clean clothes, clean environment, and they are comfortable in winter, they have enough blankets, jackets, whatever, cleanliness, they live in a hygienic place. We all deserve it, okay. We gotta pray for everybody, and at the same time we have to not judge people on the basis of what they are wearing or not wearing. Other day I was going on a walk and there was a child who was running, who was not wearing slippers, and very dust on their face, running nose, and and I was like, hey, why didn't you wash your face? And he's like, because I don't have water at my home. And I was like, hey, why does this child not wash their home? So we don't know what's going on behind the scenes for the other people. Lot of time people are straightway irresponsible, but a lot of times they have genuine reasons why they are not being able to well put together in our perspectives, okay. So yeah, just be kind and be gentle. Now I'm gonna eat my food. Was there any other message that I wanted to give? I'm not sure, but yeah. So it's 5:30 right now and I'm done with my dinner, and honestly it's late because I try to do my dinner by 4:30 max, and then for a snack later, if I'm awake by 8, I'll have a just simply baked sweet potato. It's like a great snack, filling snack. So yeah, I'm done with my dinner and my kitchen, I would clean the sink, I'd do the utensils and all. I could not record it, but yeah, I did all of those things. And I think, I make sure that as I'm cooking, I'm cleaning also. Like while I'm cooking, if there is some utensil that's dirty, I'll just wash it away. It takes less than 20 seconds, okay. So I try to stay organized as much as possible. Listen to me, as much as possible, not all the time, okay. And now I'll just take a Rani on a walk. I go on a walk with my dog because I take her one time in the morning, one time in the afternoon, one time in the evening. It helps me, and usually I do it after I have my breakfast. I'll eat my watermelon, then I'll take her on a walk, then I'll eat my bananas, I'll do some stuff around 2-3 hours, then I take her on a mini walk. Like today I just took her for like 10 minutes, but usually I take around 20 minutes minimum, and maximum could go to 30-35. Now I have my dinner, so I'm gonna take her on a walk. Then Will I record after that? I'm not sure if I'll record after that, but yeah, that's my usually my nighttime routine. I'll just take like change into like cleaner clothes to sleep in most days, and most days not. You know, if I feel like okay, I did not sweat and all. But yeah, I try to like keep my undergarments clean. Honestly, you know, if I know my I need to change my underwear, I'll change it before sleeping, and also waking up in a clean space, journaling. Okay, anyway, this video I'm ending right now, but maybe some other day I can like shoot my nighttime routine separately. You know, that would be great. Yeah. And it would be my absolute honor to support you on your journey. If you'd like to book a one-on-one session with me, link is in the description, in order to dive deep into your fears, into your anxieties, to have a safe space to share your traumas and move through them for intuitive guidance, clarity on next step. You know, I would love to be there and to guide you, to hold safe space for you. And in order to invite good energies into your life, you can also check out my magic paintings. When you keep my magic paintings around in your home space, in your office space, you know, it brings so much of good energy. You can also gift it to your loved ones. I have 4 magic paintings. Number 1, I am safe, I am supported, which is going to help you. If you grew up in emotionally abusive home, you went through a lot of sexual abuse and trauma, and you were surrounded by emotionally immature people that damaged your self-esteem, this painting is gonna bring so much of self-loving energies into your life. Another painting that I have is taking a leap of faith on myself, and also another one which is I owe nothing to anybody. These 2 paintings are going to be pushing forward you into like taking bigger leaps and push you into like fully going into all on your passion. It's gonna bring so much of courageous, confident energy, like they are magic, super powerful. Another painting I have is God's ease, God's peace, God's prosperity, effortlessly flowing in every area of my life. It's gonna like bring the energy of things happening on its own for you, like, you know, material